Hey everybody, welcome back. Uh, Beautiful day today. Little bit cool. Not as cool as you might think looking at the foliage behind me, but just beautiful. One of those kind of gray, overcast that days that really brings out the color in the trees. And it's that color in the trees that brings me out here today because I was looking around when I was sitting and contemplating what I wanted to do with the woodland workshop. And of course, my mind, being like it is, wants to think about anything but what I want it to think about. And just happened to look up and notice that, wait a minute, all these trees that are turning are maples. The birches are green, the beeches are green, the oaks they're green. The maples are what's turning yellow and then red. This presents a wonderful opportunity to get myself out here and mark some maple trees. So when you go to make maple syrup in the springtime, unless you are just really amazing with identifying a tree by its bark alone, and I'm not, no, couldn't do it. I'll show you when I get down there. I can tell you a white birch. That's easy. I can even tell you a black black from silver, maybe not so much, but I can tell you a birch by the bark. That's about it. So this time presents a singular opportunity to come out here and get these maple trees marked. Especially because we have a storm coming in, supposedly this afternoon. And once that happens, I don't know if these leaves are going to hold on or not. Looking up, I don't know if you can see that or not. That is definitely a maple. So we're going to come down here and just a little bit of regular old red rattle can. Nothing that's going to hurt the tree. We're not drilling anything into it yet. We will end up drilling a tap in there. But there, that's nice. Not too visually intrusive, but still marks it pretty well. So now, because all these maples are turning and nothing else is, I can just look up and go, I need to go look at that tree over there. I bet that's maple. Just double check to be sure. Yep, that's a maple. May not be a sugar maple. I'll have to read up on that, but at least I'll have all my maples marked. Yep. You're a maple too, aren't you? You're a pine. I'm not getting any sap out of you. That's a big pine. That's too small of a maple. Ooh. Little maples. What have we here? Some of y'all are not maples. One of the interesting phenomenon is as you get closer to water, so I've got a marshy area over here. As you get closer to water, it seems like the trees turn colors and then drop their leaves a lot sooner. I'm not sure why, if it's just like a thing where the cold affects them more, or what that is, but it definitely happens. Now that's a maple in there. What's the best way to get to that? Tripwire. Whoa. Nope. Did not bring my wellies. We'll leave that for another time. Oops. Bumped the camera. I don't know if you guys can see that, but underneath all these leaves here, a bunch of water. Mud and muck. Alright, here's an example. Look, if you will, at this tree right here. It's bigger than this tree. It's got some moss in the bottom. But otherwise, they're both hardwoods. This one here, you can see it kind of starting to develop that cracked pattern that looks similar to that right there, especially if you go up a little bit higher. They both got moss on them. But if you keep going up, you see that's a maple and that's an oak. Now, if you can tell me just by coming back down here and looking at that bark, which one of those is, I mean, even that they're different tree species, much less which one's the maple or the oak. I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm saying I can't do it. So, if you can do that, you're a far better woodsman than I. So that's why I'm out here with a little red can. Maple. Found a maple. I think the only maple you can't get much syrup out of is a rock maple. I don't even know if that's true. I do know that it does not have to be an actual sugar maple. They're just the best ones for it. Alright, there should be one more back here at least. Alright. Well, so here we go once again. This over here is a maple. This over here is an oak. Huh. Well, this is behind here. Is there another tree or is it? No, it splits off. Okay. Huh. Why does that sound so hollow? Is that hollow in there? Oh, look at that. Little pool of water down in there. That's kind of cool. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Let's see. Here's that seasonal creek bed. Not a maple. Not a maple. Let's go back this way. So you look right here, this is definitely a maple, as is this little guy here. In fact, there's a whole bunch of them in here. this right here is way too small to even bother painting. Now this one, it's a maple. It's too small to tap. At least that's my guesstimation just by kind of eyeballing it here. I'm gonna mark it anyway because it is getting close, and I would hate to take this tree when it could be something I want to keep. At least now if I mark it, if I do take it, I know what I'm doing. Okay, and that is the same tree there. All right. Well, you can see over here that some of the beeches are also turning, but again, no chance I'm going to misidentify a white, not beech. Why did I say beech? Birch. About zero chance I'm going to misidentify a white birch. And that just looks dead, whatever that was. Aw, it's maple. Oh, goodness. Oh yeah, let's mark that one too. Yeah, go ahead. Why not? Since I'm over here, I got the can out. What else? What else? I see some back there. You can see that this used to be part of an old logging road. Looks like they had just a trail of it coming back here and went down there, probably connected up with the road over there. You can see the trees here. Well, of course, the dead giveaway is the two ruts. That one and that one there. I don't know if you can really see that on the camera. But also, you'll just notice through here that the trees are younger than, well, some of what's around them. It's kind of hard because most of the trees in here are really young. I know I saw a maple back here. You look rather maple-ish. Yes, you do. It's a lovely shade of red you're turning to. Oh, that works. Not big enough. I'm not even sure that's alive. Little bit on it. This is one of these trees. You can just tell that this tree is going to be overshadowed by this tree, and this tree right here, it's not going to make it. It's just part of nature. Birch, birch, birch. All right. Let's get on out of here. Whoops. Missed the spot. I thought I'm actually going to be looking from that way anyhow, but whatever. Go past the creek a little bit, see what we've got. It's a beautiful day for a walk in the woods. Feel some raindrops. Ooh. Not there yet, but I'll mark you just so I know. You got a few more years. It's all right. Grow up strong and sweet. That's a birch. River birch? Silver birch? I don't know. It's a birch though. Oh, you are not a maple. What? Beech? You're a beech, I think. Oh, you're just an itty bitty maple. Uh-huh. There's a few back there. They're just so tiny. And I know there's another marshy area back that way. This is that wetland. I don't know if you remember when I was going over my map, a little hand-drawn thing I did. There's a wetland on my property, and if it wasn't for this old logging road, I would not be able to legally access it, at least not in the ways that I want to. So this logging road was just a wonderful thing to have on the property. Oaks, lots of oaks, and a tiny maple. Okay. Oh. I know there's probably more maples further in there. I don't want to get too far in because if I do end up tapping those, I'm going to have to come back out here and haul all that sap and turn into syrup. Ooh. Dove? Was it a dove? You can see looking up the hill, there's something turning red right over there. Have to keep an eye out for that. Oak. Birch. Or oak. I did not realize how many oaks that I have here on the property. Well, hello there. Just a little clump of maple over here. I would be very surprised if this was not all one tree right here. Just the way the roots are going together right here. I'll bet you that's all one root system. Keep growing, keep growing. Oh, something mapley looking in there. Yeah, okay, that's a tiny one. That's a tiny one. Whoops. Watch your step. Too busy looking up. There's something turning red in there. I know I've got just a ton of little trees in there. I think most of them are beeches. Oh, look at this little thing. It's a maple, all right, but thing's thinner than the spile is. Oh, hello. Oh, now this is interesting. Once again, we've got a maple that it's all a bunch of trunks growing out of the same root stock, or the same root system, if you will. I don't know that any one of these is big enough to tap. You would think the sum total of it would, but I don't think that's how it works. I might have to come in here and take some of these out to encourage the others to grow. Huh. You see why they call it the sugar bush. Yeah. These are absolutely beautiful. They are maples, some of them. Some of these are oaks. Unfortunately, I think the big ones are oaks, but it doesn't much matter. You can't tell because I just turned the camera on. I actually went out this way and then turned back around. I am not really sure where I am in the relation to the property line. I could be on my neighbor's property, so I'll just refrain from marking any more maples. Oh, that's a maple, but that's looking sad. Sure is pretty though. A couple of nice ones there. Definitely got to figure out where that line is, or could also get permission from the neighbor to tap them. Oh, look at those. 1, 2, that might be 3 or 4 buckets there. Oh, nope. One as I'm looking up, one of those is an oak. Yeah, oak's all in with the maples over here. No, that might be 1 bucket then. Oh well. I'm gonna head home and sign off before the storm gets too much closer. I'm gonna get rained on. About time the wife and kids got home anyway. So on that note, hope you enjoyed our little walk in the woods today, and get out there, do cool stuff, and most importantly, y'all take care of each other, all right? See you next time. Oh, check it out. I found another one. Just one more, I swear, then I'll go. That's at least a bucket, maybe 2. I don't know. It's a big one. Okay, one more, really. Really, I'm headed out. I just happened to see this one on the way out. And a couple more beside it. Maple! Okay. Weird tree, but alright. Maple? Maple. How did I miss that? That's a maple too. Ooh. Really, I'm going home, I am. Just, happened to find a bunch of maples. Maple. No, I don't want to haul them out of there. Road's here. We're good. Don't need any more. You can go home now. Hello. You're a maple. Ha ha. And I'm getting rained on. Really, I'm going home now. Really, I am. Okay, who am I kidding? I marked at least 3 more on my way out. Really though, I'm getting rained on, it's getting dark, I'm getting hungry, I'm going home. Seriously now this time. Goodbye y'all. Have a great evening.